there was a moment also when you said that when you started watching Sesame Street when it came on in, what was it, 1969, that your favorite character was Grover.
Oh, still is.
And why is that?
Grover is phenomenal. And then to be able to, to get on the show and watch Frank. Frank Oz is a genius. Not only is, everybody knows him as a genius of directing, but
Right.
I know him as a genius of puppetry. He could just move the character ever so slightly, and you get a different personality. Even through all of his characters, through Grover, Cookie Monster, Bert, Animal, Miss Piggy, all of those characters, he's a genius. And his mom and dad were puppeteers also.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
There's Kermit, obviously, just the word Kermit brings up images of green and just, that wonderful, we used to do like the Muppet dance, but for you, Kermit takes on a whole nother meaning as well.
Well, yeah, Kermit definitely takes on a whole nother meaning for me because I got to know the Kermit below. Jim was very much like his character that everybody saw above. Very soft-spoken, but was the boss.
Yeah.
And he really, he directed us in certain ways, but he really let us have our own room. And, it was really wonderful that way, and he was very supportive that way. And so by doing that and respecting us and trusting us, we wanted to give him like 110% more.
Yeah.
So he was a great boss.
What's
really
your favorite memory of Jim?
His laugh. Oh my goodness, he would crack up. And it was normally when, something that Frank did with, one of his characters or something, he would just crack up laughing. And he was so respectful in that, even coming back to Sesame Street after doing, Muppet Show, Muppet Movie and all of these things, he was so respectful of just getting down in the trenches with us and having a good time anytime that he was there. I mean, and that's what I miss, and that's what I loved about him. I mean, his laugh, his silliness. I always wish that Connie would have gotten to meet him because he was just a joy and a very respectful, very wonderful, very subdued, kind of like my father in certain ways. Just that really, quiet. But I mean, my father, when he tells jokes, that's when his craziness comes out. And when Jim would put on a Muppet, that's when his craziness would come out. Not Kermit, but other characters that he did.
Yeah. Connie, when you started meeting Kevin and his family, and did you immediately see where he got his voices and his sense of humor and just that sort of overwhelming love?
It's a phenomenal family.
Yeah.
Everybody who's worked on the film wants to be adopted by your parents.
Miss Gladys and Mr. George.
They're warm, funny, tight, supportive. It's a great family.
Well, my mom and dad, my mom was a daycare mother, and so we always had other kids from the neighborhood in the house.
Yeah.
But normally, when the snow would fall, my mom and dad would be out there making a fort for all the kids in the neighborhood. Everybody would come to 710 New Pittsburgh Avenue and hang out with my family. Not only because my mom was a daycare mother, but we all would, my brothers and sisters, we all knew everybody in the neighborhood, so everybody congregated to 710 New Pittsburgh.